Army, Mr. Jones. No private rooms or telephones. You had your breakfast in bed before, but you won't have it there anymore. This is the Army, Mr. Green. You like the barracks nice and clean. You had a housemaid to clean your floors, but she won't help you out anymore. Do as the buglers demand. They're in the Army and not in a band. This is the Army, Mr. Brown. You and your baby went to town. She had you worried, but this is war, and she won't worry you anymore.
Come on, Will. Cheer up, mate. She wasn't that pretty anyway.
I loved her.
No, you didn't. You did it for 3 weeks.
That doesn't mean anything. I loved her.
Not sure she felt the same way.
How can you say that?
She was engaged with the man the entire time you were seeing her.
Well, she had her flaws. We all do.
You wanna know why everyone called her Custard?
Because she wore yellow ribbons, like custard?
Because she was a tart, Will.
That's a bit cruel, isn't it?
Well, and funny too, I'm actually the one that came up with it.
Wait. You were the one who started calling my girlfriend a tart?
Well, everyone had been calling her a tart and a flirt for ages. I'm just a super clever guy who came up with a funny name.
Why do I even spend time with you?
Oh, because I'm your best mate, Will, and I'm going to join the Army in about a month or so. In fact, it was your idea to come up here. Oh, Floyd, isn't it the darndest thing you have to go join, fight the Jerrys in a month or so? You know, it would be dandy if we go off to Brighton for a final weekend to fun activities.
I don't talk like that.
After all that time with Custard, I think she's been rubbing off on you.
I wish she had.
There's the Will I remember. Sorry, what was that?
Have some bloody respect.
Sorry, was the conversation you were eavesdropping in on offending you?
Your generation knows nothing.
Knows nothing? I'd rather know nothing and only know how to start wars than send the younger generation to fight and die for my own.
Stop it, Floyd. I'm sorry, sir. Glad you have some sense.
Well, how could you let him treat us like that?
There's no need to fight with him. He's old.
You're just gonna back down from something like that? He's wrong.
Yes, I'm gonna back down from something like that.
You know what, Will? The day you finally stand up for yourself, do tell me.
Just this way, ma'ams. Get you out the rain, ma'ams.
I don't think that's the plural of ma'am.
Is it not?
No, I think it's like sheep.
What? Sheep?
1 sheep, 2 sheep.
Where?
I'm sorry, ma'am, for my friend. He's a little eccentric. May I say you are looking very pretty, ma'am?
Which one of us?
I was referring to you all as ma'am in the plural.
I do believe that's ma'ams, sir.
Aha! I knew it! Now who's stupid?
Whom?
No, who?
Who knows what?
No, it's who.
Who knows it's who?
No, I mean that.
Don't waste your time, Mother. He won't understand.
Very well. Will you just show us to our rooms?
Right this way, ma'am.
Do follow me, ma'ams.
Wrong way, you nitwit.
Why, you little...
If you'll kindly follow us.
I would like to speak to your manager immediately.
He's right there. He's called Herman, but I'm afraid he's prone to fits of drunken rage if anyone wakes him up.
Come along, Florence. Stop daydreaming.
Coming, Mother.
Did you see that?
Yeah, those concierges are mad.
No, that girl, she was staring right at me.
Oh, one on the right or the left?
Right.
You get her name?
Yes, she was called Florence.
Are you gonna talk to her?
Well, I don't know if I'll ever see her again. It may just have been a fleeting moment.
Will, I have no idea what we're gonna do with you. We're never gonna find the right girl if you keep saying things like fleeting moment. Girls want you to be smooth, not romantic. This
I know.
isn't Romeo and Juliet.
But what's the point if there's no romance?
Oh, there's a whole host of things to do without romance.
Don't go into details.
All right. Let's go out then.
Go out?
Yeah, to see some of those beautiful Brighton bitches.
Have you seen the weather?
It's a little rainy. We'll get when we go swimming anyway. We'll get wet when we go swimming anyway.
A little rainy? It's like bloody Victoria Falls out there.
I think it'll still be worth it.
I'm not going out.
Ah, you're lost. See you later then.
I wonder how long she's here for.
3 days.
Sorry?
She's staying at this fine establishment for 3 days.
Oh, thank you.
Also, rather conveniently, we're having a get-together of all the guests tonight. A meet and greet.
Smashing. Do you think she'll be here?
I hope so. She is 20% of the total guests.
Excuse me?
There's only 5 people staying here this week. You, young man Floyd, Florence, her mother Doris, and her sister Vivian.
That isn't many.
There's a war going on, you know?
Well, do you know where she's from?
I think I have the records down here somewhere. Let me take a look.
Ah, here it is.
Where did the other fellow go?
Who?
The other concierge.
No idea what you're talking about. Anyway, let's have a look-see. Ah, here it is. They're the Joneses, and they're visiting from Chelsea in London.
Chelsea, that's, well, posh.
Posh, but let's remember, they're staying at this hotel, which is tawdry at best.
Should you be saying that?
Saying what?
That this hotel is tawdry. You do work here.
How dare you say that about this fine establishment? What would Herman say? That wasn't quite what I had in mind, but I digress. Herman never had a way with words.
Bloody hell, it's cold out there.
I did tell you.
Hey, mate, is there anything fun we can do indoors?
There's a pool table in the other room.
Oh, come on, Will, let's go.
Hey, Herman, wanna go get some lunch?
Am I invited?
Of course, Hubert.
Oh, well, I hope the cook doesn't serve up the same old slop as usual.
Hugh, you're the cook.
I am? Oh, goodness, I'm terrible.
Don't beat yourself up over that.
Beat myself up? I never do that. In fact, I should beat you up for the very suggestion of it.
Drinking beer in a cabaret, and was I having fun? Until one night she caught me right, and now I'm on the run. Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. She kicked out my windshield, and she hit me over the head. She cussed and cried and said I lied, and wished that I was dead. Lay that pistol
You know, when they said there was going to be a meet and greet, I thought there would be more people.
Well, I, for one, don't want to end up talking to that peculiar gentleman from before.
That was rather odd. What do you think, Flo? You've been awfully quiet today.
I don't think it was all that strange. Aren't we all a little queer?
Oh, come on, you have to admit it was strange.
There's no point in trying to convince her, Vivian, dear. Your dead grandmother could turn up for tea, and Florence wouldn't think it was all that strange. I'm going to go talk to the manager. He looks awfully lonely over there.
Look, there's that boy from before.
Oh, he isn't bad looking, you know.
Oh, hello, my dears. How are we this fine evening?
Not bad at all.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Floyd, and this is my friend William.
Will. No one calls me William.
I'm Florence, and that's my sister, Vivian. So, you made quite a first impression, William.
Yes, sorry about that. Those two fellows knocked me over.
That was rather odd.
Exceedingly. Now, Viv, you don't mind if I call you Viv, do you?
Actually,
Perfect. So, Viv, can I buy you a drink?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
You know I'm in the army.
No, goodness me. That's exciting.
Is he really in the army?
He will be in a couple of months.
And are all men so boastful?
Are all women so easily impressed?
I should hope not. So, I suppose you'll join up as well?
Still too young. Floyd turned 18 last month and got conscripted. That's why we're down here celebrating.
Aren't you going to buy me a drink?
Too young to join the army, also too young to buy you a drink.
No one's going to ask how old you are.
But it's illegal.
Oh my, the wine has gone straight to my head.
Oh, well, allow me to take you outside for a bit of fresh air.
Go on, live a little, William.
Fine. If it makes you happy, I'll go. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Could I have a cup of,
Sandwich?
A cup of sandwich right away.
No. I'd actually like to have just, a cup of,
Tea.
A cup of tea at this time of night, that's a little unusual.
I know, this fellow is a little bit unusual.
Sorry?
No need to apologize, young sir. I'll get a mop and clean up that tea right away.
Too early, Hubert. Wrong cue.
What?
At least you tried. Just pass me the tea.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, young sir. I'll get a mop and clean up that tea right away.
Wrong again.
Wash the tea, young sir. It's rather hot. Thank you.
I told you it was hot.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, young sir. I'll get a mop and clean up that tea right away.
Just pass me that cup. I had a little on me anyways.
Is this how all the ladies from Chelsea act?
I haven't the foggiest idea how the ladies of Chelsea act. I try to spend as little time around them as possible.
Florence, dear, Herman is going to show me the pier at night. He says the moon over the ocean is... What did you say it was, Herman?
Sublimely incandescent.
Thank you. He said it was sublimely incandescent. I'll be back in my room later on. There's no need to wait up.
Goodness, Mother is almost as easy as Vivian.
Don't say that about your mother.
Why on earth not?
She gave birth to you and raised you. I mean, doesn't that deserve at least a little respect?
She gave birth to me, so I must revere her. You know, I used to hold on to every word she said, but parents lose their sheen when you realize they're just as flawed as everyone else, if not more so in Mother's case. You can't choose your family, but it doesn't mean you have to like them.
And what about your father?
Dead. Killed himself a few years ago.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, young sir. I'll get him off and clean up that tea right away.
It's fine. He was an intolerable drunk bastard anyways. We're better off without him.
I think you're beautiful.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Forget the moon. You are the only thing that's sublimely incandescent here. When I first saw you, I thought that...
There, that shut you up.
But
I don't need fancy words, William. Life is far too short for eloquence. We could be dead tomorrow. The Germans could bomb this hotel while we're sleeping, and your last night would have been all fancy words and no actions. Say what you think, then move on. Words only go so far. Sometimes actions are necessary. So, your move, William.
it's... Will. No one calls me...
You're still talking, William. There you go. So, what are you thinking, William?
This all feels unreal. Do you ever get the feeling that there's something more than our reality?
Like God?
No, not like God, just like people. People who are in control of what we do, as if everything is orchestrated.
I think that's just growing up.
What do you mean?
Well, when we're children, we use our imaginations to escape from reality. But then we grow up and we have responsibilities and we get trapped in reality. But if you take a step back for a moment, you begin to realize that what we think is real isn't all that different from our imagination. We're making it up as we go.
But then what happens?
Well, I'm not sure. But it does make me wonder, what would happen if we all stopped playing by these roles?
I suppose so.
But enough of this philosophy. It's a beautiful night, and everyone else is at the beach. And I'm sure the sunrise will be sublimely incandescent.
All right, let's go.
Follow me.
MacArthur described the action as a complete victory and a major disaster to the enemy.
You got to accentuate the positive feeling, minus the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene.
To illustrate his last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark?
Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, do not mess with Mr. In Between. Do you hear me?
And what do you think you're doing?
I'm singing a song, setting a scene.
That doesn't come out for another year?
Oh, well, maybe I'm a forward thinker.
Well, come over here.
Of course.
Do you want to see how to get your head forwards?
Well, I am a forward thinker.
So first, you take your head and you bring it forwards. Sometimes it comes forwards too fast, and it hurts, doesn't it?
I should say so.
So you gotta be careful, don't we?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but at least we learned the lesson, right? Remember, you've got to accentuate the positive, right?
I'm going to take a bath and get into my bathing suit.
All right, I'll see you later then.
I'm going to have a bath and get ready for the beach.
I'll see you after that then.
Well, that was a beautiful sunrise.
Was it?
Yes, weren't you watching?
I didn't catch it.
How did you not catch that?
Well, it was dark beforehand, and by the time it was light again, it was already done.
Not sure you really understand how sunrises work.
I don't see what all the fuzz is about. It happens every day, right?
Did you just say fuzz?
I did. I said, I don't see what all the fuzz is about.
You mean fuss?
That's what I said.
No, you said fuzz.
I have a very keen ear for these things. You says the same as I am.
You have terrible grammar.
What did you say about my grandma?
That was a beautiful sunrise.
Absolutely. Do you have the time?
Well, the sun rises around 5, so I'd say it's close to 6.
Well, I'm famished. I'm going to go get dressed and then get something to eat, and I'll meet you down here to go to the beach.
All right, I'll see you then.
Bye.
Hello?
What can I do for you?
Since it's actually morning now, can I have,
A pint of lager? Look at the speed of the service.
A pint of lager at this time? I think we may be dealing with an alcoholic.
No. I'd actually, like a cup of,
Marbles?
Here you go.
There are no marbles in here.
I know. I've lost them. Hello there, son.
Hello, Herman. Do you plan on going out today?
I do not.
Why not?
Well, it's warm in here. It's comfy too.
I suppose you're right. I bet the ocean is as cold as Niagara Falls in December.
You're right there, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to read the morning paper.
Jeez, mate, I just had an incredible night with Viv. You won't believe, those posh girls really are up for anything. Enough about me, though. How was your night with Florence?
Wonderful. I really like her.
Oh, you do anything interesting?
Well, we kissed and talked all night.
Oh, so nothing interesting then.
Well, I found her very interesting. She's nothing like any of the girls back home.
I'd hope not. Have you seen the girls back home?
Floyd, that's not what I mean. I found her interesting.
Well, you planning on seeing her when we get back in London?
Well, I'm going to try to, yes?
Oh, more accurately, does she want to see you when we get back in London?
I think so.
We're just about to head down to the beach. We'll meet you there.
Yeah, give us a few minutes to get changed, ladies.
Hey, what's the time, Hugh?
Nearly 12:05.
Your muffs.
What are you two doing?
What?
What?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear anything.
What's that?
Where are the shelters?
Don't have me. The buildings are called out.
Where are the girls?
I hope they're inside. They're shooting down the
God. Is she?
Let's look on the bright side. At least most of us are all right.
You bastard! What is the point of any of this? Of living if this can happen? Floyd,
Will?
don't go to war.
I don't have a choice.
You always have a choice.
I'm sorry, Will. I can't.
Who cares if you say you're sorry and still do nothing? Actions speak louder than words. When you're supposed to go, just don't. Please? Please? Please?
Come on, Will. Sure, mate. She wasn't that pretty anyway.
Are you kidding me? We had a serious connection.
No, you didn't. You did it for 3 weeks.
What? I'm talking about Florence, not Daisy.
Who?
Florence? The girl we met the other day? The one who was killed in the German bombing raid?
Whoa, mate. Have you been drinking without me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
This isn't funny, Floyd. Though I suppose you're trying to make me feel better or something.
Not the foggiest notion of what you're on about, mate.
Jesus Christ. You are unbelievable.
Mate, how about we don't argue on our first day on holiday? Like, honestly, just out and have some fun and meet some easy woman. Sorry, what was that?
Have some bloody respect.
Sorry, was the conversation you were eavesdropping in on offending you?
Your generation knows nothing.
Knows nothing? I'd rather know nothing and only know how to start wars and send the younger generation to fight and die for my own.
This has happened before.
What? Well, how could you let him treat us like that?
You've done this before. Do what you want.
You're not going to stop me?
No, go ahead.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I can't.
Why not? You wanted to the last time.
I don't know, Will. I want to fight this fellow, but I just can't. You sure you're not going to stop me?
No. Go at him. The pig.
Excuse me?
Come on, Will. Leave it out.
I thought you wanted a fight.
What? I don't know, Will. There can't be a fight. I don't know why. There just can't be.
Just this way, ma'ams. I don't think that's the plural of ma'am.
Florence,
Hello?
you're alive.
Of course I'm alive. Who are you?
She's alive, Morris. Joy of joys, she's alive.
Excuse me. What is going on?
Don't you recognize me?
I'm afraid I've never seen you before in my life.
I'm sorry, sir. You must have her confused with someone else.
Someone else with the same name and looks.
Maybe a doppelganger or an evil twin.
Could be that. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you an evil twin or doppelganger?
I should hope not.
I know her. We met yesterday.
But I was in London yesterday.
Wait, what's the date?
November 30th, 2021. May 4th, 1943.
Oh. That is, rather uncanny. I'm sorry, ladies. Have a good stay here. I need to sit down.
Is it normal for guests to be assaulted here?
No, but it can be arranged.
Absolutely. Let me pencil you in for an assault. Does tomorrow at 12 work for you?
How dare you? I would like to speak to your manager immediately.
It's right there. He's called Herman, but I'm afraid he's prone to fits of drunken rage if anyone wakes him up.
If you'll follow us, ma'am, we will show you to your rooms.
Very well.
Will, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. You go swim.
All right, then. I won't be long, though. The weather is shy. See you later, then.
What is happening?
I know.
You do?
Yes, I do. But it's a secret.
Well, will you tell me?
No, your will. I'm Hubert.
are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Tell me what's happening.
Ah, yes, of course. Let me just get something I need to show you.
Hello?
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I was just talking to Hubert.
Really? Where did he go?
Down there.
Don't see him down here.
He was going to tell me a secret.
Ah, secret. Do you think you're ready to know the secret?
Well, I want to know what's happening.
Very well. Just give me a second. I have to grab something.
Wait, don't. Bugger.
Ah, here it is, Master Will.
What's this?
It should explain a few things.
This is everything that's happened the last few days. How's that possible? Have you been watching me?
No, sir. This existed for quite some time before events happened.
Now, how is that possible?
This is rather hard to explain.
Ah, I couldn't find the damn thing. Oh, you have it. So you understand, right?
Well, not really.
That is a script.
A script.
Yes, a script for a play.
Someone's making a play of this?
No, my dear boy. This is the play.
This is the play?
Yes, that's what he said. Do keep up. I mean, it's fairly obviously a play.
And a rather poorly conceived one at that. I mean, boy meets girl, and girl dies tragically.
Yawn.
I would hate to read the reviews.
So, we can't do anything?
We can do whatever as we please.
We are free of the shackles of ignorance, cast into the burden of knowledge.
That's profound.
So, if telling people lets them do what they want, then why don't you tell anyone?
The order must be preserved.
We can do as we please, provided we don't say what's happening.
Why are you telling me then?
You realize that you can't go back?
Well, I'm not sure I believe all this.
Well, Floyd is about to walk through that door and say, "Bloody hell, it's cold out there." And then he will go over that way to play pool.
3, 2, 1.
Bloody hell, it's cold out there.
He did say so.
Hey, mate, is there anything fun to do indoors?
There's a dartboard in the other room.
Oh, really? That sounds terribly boring. Anything else?
Nope. Nothing.
Oh, there's a pool table in the room. Come on, well, let's go.
Come on, Herman. Let's go get lunch. What would you like?
I could go for some sausages.
Sausages! What a wonderful idea!
That's hardly a balanced meal.
I'm using positive reinforcement. I know it's a bad idea, but Herman's hardly going to hear that.
I'm right here. I can hear you.
Oh, but I was whispering.
No, you weren't.
No, you were shouting.
I always get those two mixed up. Come on, Herman.
You had plenty money, 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and give me some money too. wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money, they will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and give me some money too. Get out of here and give me some money
You know, when they said there was going to be a meet and greet, I thought there would be more people.
Well, I, for one, don't want to end up talking to that peculiar gentleman from before.
That was rather odd. What do you think, Flo? You've been awfully quiet today.
I don't think it was all that strange. Aren't we all a little queer?
Oh, come on. You have to admit it was strange.
There's no point in trying to convince her, Vivian, dear. Your dead grandmother could turn up for tea, and Florence wouldn't think it was all that strange. I'm going to go speak to the manager. He looks awfully lonely over there.
Look, there's that boy from before.
Oh, he isn't bad looking, you know.
Oh, hello, my dears. How are we this fine evening?
Not bad at all.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Floyd, and this is my friend William.
Everyone calls me Will.
I'm Florence, and that's my sister, Vivian. You made quite the first impression, William.
Yes, sorry about that. I'm not sure what came over me.
These are unsettling times.
Exceedingly. Now, Viv, you don't mind if I call you Viv, do you?
Actually,
Perfect. So, Viv, can I buy you a drink?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
You know I'm in the army.
No, goodness me. That's exciting.
Is he really in the army?
Yes, he is.
Then why isn't he off fighting in the war?
Well, he's been drafted, but has not left yet.
So he's not really in the army then, is he?
Well, I suppose not. I think he just wants to get into her knickers, and it's going to work.
You have a lot of confidence in your friend then.
Well, I've seen him do this before.
Well, I do have a little faith in my sister.
Oh my, the wine has gone straight to my head.
Oh, well, allow me to take you outside for a bit of fresh air.
Quite the gentleman. I suppose you were right. So, how about buying a girl a drink then, William?
It's Will. And what about your flask?
How did you know about that? You're awfully odd, William. You should still buy me a drink, though. Symbolically, at least. Pretend you're flirting.
Who said I was flirting?
You seemed awfully excited to see me earlier.
Fine. Hello?
Hello.
Can I get a drink?
Absolutely. The pub is out the door to the left and 100 yards down the street.
Can I get a drink? Here.
Without a doubt.
Right. Can I get a beer and a
Gin and tonic.
gin and tonic?
Just a moment, good sir. Here's your beer
Gin?
and tonic. Beer, gin, and tonic.
Thanks. Well, here you go, Florence.
Why? That's awfully generous of you, William.
Well, it was no problem at all. Now, I do believe your mother is about to head off with that old fart Herman.
You may have been right about Vivian, but I certainly doubt that my
Florence,
own...
dear, Herman is going to show me the pier at night. He says the moon over the ocean is. What did you say it was again, Herman?
He said it was sublimely incandescent.
Yes, that was it.
Strange boy. Let's go.
So, William, aren't you going to tell me how it is that you know so much about everything?
Well, I can try to, but I doubt you'll believe me.
Try me.
All of this has happened before.
Really? When?
Yesterday. It all happened yesterday.
Right. If this has all happened yesterday, how come you're the only one who remembers?
Well, it's not just me. The two men that work over there, they remember too. But they won't tell anyone.
And why ever not?
I don't know, to preserve order or something. They say it's a play. All just a play.
A play. If we're in a play, then where's the audience?
That's a good question. But they're here. They're watching us. They're analyzing. I mean, this is supposed to be Brighton, right? But listen to everyone's voices.
They sound normal to me.
Do they?
Yes.
What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of?
Yes.
Growing up and being alone.
But you'll never grow up, and you'll never be alone. They'll always be here. You're free.
Free from what?
From fear. Don't you see? You should never fear what can never happen. We're trapped in this play, but we're free.
You aren't making any sense.
You have to see. I have to free you. Then, maybe we can change things.
But what can be changed?
We should run away.
Run away from what?
From what you have to do, from what has to happen. It has to happen, but you can escape.
You're not making any sense, William.
You are going to hold my hand.
Excuse me?
You are going to hold my hand because it is written that you are going to hold my hand.
Maybe I'm going to hold your hand because I like you.
Then hate me and see what happens.
I can't just hate you.
I have to free you.
You bastard! What was that for?
You disgust me. Of course you'll end up alone. You're so shallow. It's no wonder your father killed himself. You have the shame of you to deal with.
Please stop.
I can't stand to look at you. The very sight of you makes me want to enlist in the goddamn army, just so I don't have to live in the same country as you.
But William...
Now don't come near me.
But I want to.
No, you don't. Why would you want to?
Well, I don't know.
Florence, please don't do this. If you don't do this, then you don't have to go out tomorrow.
What happens if I go out tomorrow?
You die, Florence.
Well, I don't want to die.
Then don't touch me.
I have to.
Florence. I see them, Florence.
Who?
All of them. They're here watching us.
Well, then let's just go outside.
Why do you want to go outside? Oh, the script.
No, William, not the script. I want to go outside because I have my own free will, and I will not let your delusions get in the way of that.
If you have free will, then don't go out.
I want to, and I won't let you tell me what to do.
Florence, please, you have to fight it. It's the only way you can escape.
I'm leaving, William.
Are you happy now? Yeah. All of you could stop this. One of you could stop this. You could stand up and stop it. But all of you just sit there and watch. Is it really worth it? Trapping us here indefinitely? Don't you feel bad? We are suffering for your entertainment. One of you could stand up and free them. Free her. But you won't. Would it be a little awkward? I suppose convention tells you not to. What would people say, right? I hope it's worth it. Bastards. Slow down.
I'm going to take a bath and get into my bathing suit.
All right. See you later then.
I'm going to have a bath and then get ready for the beach.
I'll see you after that then.
Oh my. Don't you look annoyed?
Who, me?
No. Them. They look downright pissed.
Oh my. They do, don't they?
I wonder what has happened.
Maybe they were served some bad soup.
You know what? I bet that's exactly what happened.
Well, then I will go make them some nicer soup.
What type of soup do you like? Right? You can't talk. I like carrot soup. I think it's super. Hugh, did you hear that?
No,
I said carrot soup was super.
but I've made potato soup.
That was a joke, Hubert.
My soup is a joke?
No, what I said was a joke.
That they wanted soup? Well, then fine. I'll just go throw all this away then, shall I?
That's not what I meant.
Why do I even do nice things for these people when they're so ungrateful?
What? No, Hugh, come back. Now look what you've done.
Just leave me alone, William.
Florence, you have to understand.
Look, I'm going to go to the beach. Then, maybe once I've gone out, you'll see this is all nonsense and leave me alone.
I'm not letting you go out.
You can try to stop me, William. You can try.
Morris, Hubert,
Hello, sir. Did you have any luck convincing young Miss Jones?
well, I tried, but she wouldn't believe me.
Would you believe you?
She can't see the obvious. She's being made to do what she doesn't want to do, yet she can somehow convince herself it's what she wants.
The world is full of mad delusions.
It's easier to ignore than accept most things.
But isn't it better to know?
Even if you know, what can you do?
You two are no help. Go away.
If you say so.
Hello there, son.
Herman, none of this is real.
What's that, lad?
We're in a play. Everything we do is pretend.
No.
But look at all these people over here.
No, I won't.
So you know they're there?
No, look, everything is fine the way it is.
No, it isn't. We're not free.
But we are happy. Why can't this be reality?
It's wrong.
It's also good, happy, fun. All of that dies if what you say is true.
But you can see them.
No, I can't. They are the dream, and we imagine them. This is real.
I'm going to make everyone see what's happening.
No, you aren't, lad.
You can't stop me.
It's better that they don't know.
Are you going to shoot me?
If I have to, you're a danger to us all, spreading your lies.
I'm not going to stop until everyone knows what's happening.
You're a loss. Maybe tomorrow you'll consider the consequences. Morris! Hubert!
Sir?
Oh my. What happened here?
He was spreading lies.
Did you really have to kill him?
It does seem a little overly dramatic.
Overly farcical? Melodramatic? Pseudo-tragic?
Depends on your perspective.
Just get rid of him.
Roger that.
This isn't Roger, this is Will.
Oh, hello, Herman. We were just off to the beach.
That's a wonderful idea. It's a beautiful day out there.
Look, have you seen William anywhere?
I'm afraid not. Why?
Well, I wanted to see and if he wanted to stay in and play a game of pool with me.
You're not going to the beach?
No. I mean, I'm not sure. I wanted to talk to him about it first.
You should go to the beach and then talk to him.
Well, I suppose if he isn't here, it's all right.
Perfect, let's go. I have to tell you all about last night. It was so romantic.
Why don't we let them see?
We can't. What would Herman say?
But isn't it the right thing to do? Don't they deserve that? What that Will boy said made sense.
It is too late now.
Is it nearly time?
I'd say so.
Where are the shelters? Don't have them. The building should hold out though.
Where's the girls? Outside!
They're shooting down the street. Where's Florence?
Oh, God, what's Will gonna say? Where's Will?
I think he was outside.
But never mind.
Oh, God. I need to find him. I need to find Will, but I can't. I'm not supposed to go, but Will. I don't understand. What's going on? Somebody help me, please. Please. Oh, come on. Cheer up, mate. Sure isn't that pretty anyway.
I'm alive.
Of course you are. You all right?
Yes. I'm fine.
Aren't you sad about Florence?
Sorry, what?
I asked if you were sad about Daisy.
No. You asked me if I was sad about Florence.
I said, aren't you sad about Daisy?
No, you didn't. Do you remember?
Remember what?
Well, remember what happened yesterday with Florence and the others?
I'm sorry, mate. I have no idea what you're talking about. You sure you're not going off the deep end?
Yes, I am damn well sure.
Sorry, mate. Was the conversation you were eavesdropping in on offending you?
No, not at all.
If you have something to say, just let it out.
Leave it out, Floyd. Don't argue with him.
I'm glad you have some sense. This time.
Oh, come on, Will. How could you let him treat us like that? You know what? The day you finally stand up for yourself, do tell me.
If only you knew, Floyd. If only you knew.
Just this way, ma'ams.
Get you. Master Will, I'm glad to see you're doing better.
Why? What happened to him? Was he sick?
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, then why say he's doing better?
Well, anything could have happened.
That's true. He could have been struck by lightning.
Or been eaten by a particularly resourceful tadpole.
That's absurd. How would a tadpole eat a man?
Accelerated evolution.
He has a point. That's possible.
No, it's not. Evolution happens over millions of years.
Well, that's why I said particularly resourceful.
That's just absurd.
Did you just insult our paying customer?
Did you just insult your dearest friend?
What? No, I didn't insult Herman at all.
Are you saying that we aren't best friends?
I don't believe in best friendship between coworkers.
But Herman is our boss.
He's our boss, so he's not a coworker.
You are so insensitive. Ugh.
Goodness, I am sorry, ladies. If you'll just follow me, I'll get you to your rooms after a quick stop in the basement. I need to make sure he wasn't too upset.
Absolutely. The poor chap.
Take care not to step on any of the rats down here. They defend their territory viciously.
All right, let's go for a swim.
I'm not going out.
Oh, why not? Be so fun.
It is horrible out there. And there's a couple of things I need to do first.
All right, your loss.
Is he gone?
Yes.
Is
Yes,
Herman
he is.
asleep?
Yes.
All right, Morris is off searching for me downstairs. I just wanted to say that I am entirely with you on convincing everyone about what's going on. They deserve to know.
I think I know how we can do it.
How?
Well, I wasn't there when Florence died yesterday, right? And the plot was affected.
Yes, the whole thing changed rather remarkably.
And then Floyd mentioned Florence before he'd even met her.
So you're saying a change in the plot helps people realize there is a plot?
Yes, exactly. So what we have to do is change the plot drastically.
So then what should we do? We could turn up dressed as a couple walruses and tap dance. Or we could redesign the set so that we're entirely in outer space. Or we could speak entirely in French. Bonjour, monsieur. Ça va?
Or we could use this.
Sacre bleu. Pourquoi?
If they see me get shot, then the plot will be shaken up enough for them to see the audience.
But if I shoot you, then you'll die.
Exactly. And then I'll just come back tomorrow for the next show.
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
Tonight is the last night
The last night of what?
of the play.
So, this is the last time all of this will happen?
Exactly.
And then what?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. But I'd say if you get shot, I doubt you'll be coming back anytime soon.
Okay. We'll work this out later. But for now, I'll go with what the plot tells me to do. And you try to convince Morris to help us, all right?
All right.
Now, I do believe Floyd is supposed to be here any minute now.
Bloody hell, it's cold out there. Hey, mate, is there anything fun we can do indoors?
There's a pool table in the other room.
Oh, perfect. Come on, Will. Let's go.
What have you been doing, Hugh?
Solving things.
You haven't been letting the Will boy get to your head, have you?
But what if he's right?
He's not.
Why can't we free them?
We can't. We need to leave him alone.
But it's wrong.
Who cares if it's wrong? We can't do anything anyway.
But we can try.
Why try if you're going to fail?
Well, then at least we tried.
And failed. The end nullifies the means, Hubert.
We'll see about that.
No, we won't.
I have free will.
But they don't. Let's just go wake Kermit up and go get us some lunch.
All right, I'll go. Not because I want to make amends with you two, though. It's because I'm really hungry. I will eat with you, but I shan't enjoy it.
Not a problem.
I think that Will fellow has learned his lesson, don't you think?
Absolutely. I don't think he will be bothering us anymore. Hugh, did you hear that? I said I don't think he will be bothering us anymore.
You have all the maturity of an unfertilized egg.
You know, when they said there was going to be a meet and greet, I thought there would be more people.
Well, I, for one, don't want to end up talking to that peculiar gentleman from before.
That was rather odd. What do you think, Flo? You've been awfully quiet today.
I don't think it was all that strange. Aren't we all a little queer?
Oh, come on. You have to admit it was strange.
There's no point in trying to convince her, Vivian, dear. Your dead grandmother could turn up for tea, and Florence wouldn't think it was all that strange. I'm gonna go speak to the manager. He looks awfully lonely over there.
Look, there's that boy from before.
Oh, he isn't bad looking, you know.
Oh, hello, my dears. How are we this fine evening?
Not bad at all.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Floyd, and this is my friend William.
Hello, ladies.
I'm Florence, and that's my sister, Vivian.
Charming. So, Viv, you don't mind if I call you Viv, do you?
Actually,
Perfect. So, Viv, can I buy you a drink?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
You know I'm in the army.
No, goodness me. That's exciting.
Is he really in the army?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Ah, I see.
So, can I get you a drink?
Actually, I have my own little flask right here.
Goodness, aren't you a rebel?
I wouldn't call myself a rebel so much as I don't like to conform.
So, you prefer to be an individual
Yes, exactly.
and to not do what other people tell you to do.
Yes, I'm a strong believer in the powers of free will.
Oh my, the wine has gone straight to my head.
Oh, well, allow me to take you outside for a bit of fresh air.
Men only want one thing:
And what's that?
sex and other such activities,
Well, I don't want anything of the sort.
like some kind of eunuch.
So, I'm either a pervert or a eunuch?
You could also be a homosexual. Though I don't think you'd tell me if you were.
Don't you have a bright outlook?
I'm a realist, not a pessimist.
I mean, is there really that much of a difference? Reality isn't all that nice.
That's true.
Florence, dear, Herman is going to show me the pier at night. He says the moon over the ocean is... What did you say it was again, Herman?
Sublimely incandescent.
Thank you. He said it was sublimely incandescent. I'll be back in my room later on. There's no need to wait up.
You kids be responsible. Don't try anything stupid.
Can I get either of you two anything to drink?
Nope, thank you.
Right, we'll be off then.
Speak for yourself.
I think these two want a little privacy.
All right. Shall we go get some supplies?
Of course.
Those two men are outstandingly odd.
Well, they are smarter than you might think.
So, William, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I am a staunch believer in the powers of the imagination and deception.
Really? Me too.
Yes, the imagination is a powerful thing. It is there to protect us from the horrors of reality.
Yes, exactly, William. I've never met anyone who shares this belief with me.
But sometimes the imagination is so powerful that one does not see reality.
Well, that's true, I suppose.
And some people don't want to see reality.
Well, I, for one, would much rather see what's really happening than be left trapped in my own mind.
But it's such an intriguing mind.
You flatter me.
Words only go so far.
You're a very interesting boy, William.
In a good way?
I should say so.
Well, I say, why don't we head to the games room and play some pool?
That sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
Actually?
Yes, why not? On second thought, how about we go outside? It's dried up nicely, and I do love the moon.
Are you sure you don't want to go inside?
Yes, quite sure. Come
All
on,
right,
William. Don't be so dejected. It really is lovely out there.
I thought you were joking when you said we should get supplies.
I figured we'd better get ready for breakfast.
Our last breakfast.
Come on now. You don't know that.
But we have no idea what comes next.
Oh, it must be something.
If we're just characters, don't we go back to being actors after this?
Maybe. So then you still keep going.
No, I don't keep going. He keeps going. I'm just really the character he brought to life.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's scary.
It is.
So wouldn't you rather not have to deal with that? Wouldn't you rather not know?
No, because then I would never be fully aware. It wouldn't count as a life. I'd rather live my short life in fear than in oblivion.
Suppose so.
Look, I know you might want to forget, but did you even read the script? We were boring characters. We served no plot purpose. We were just decoration, like this plant over here, set dressing.
Yes. And?
Well, look at us now. We're alive in a way the script never made us. With that freedom comes fear, but that's a fair exchange.
Perhaps.
I'm certain I know what I have to do.
Hugh, don't do anything stupid.
I shan't. Now, can we go see one last sunrise?
Thought you didn't like sunrises.
It means more when it's the last one.
All right, let's go.
I'm going to take a bath and get into my bathing suit.
All right, I'll see you later then.
Well, I'm going to have a bath and then get ready for the beach.
I'll see you after that then.
Do you want to go get some lunch?
You go ahead. I have something I have to do first.
Of course.
That was a beautiful sunrise.
It was, wasn't it? I'll miss sunrises.
What do you mean? We have plenty of sunrises left. Plenty back in London, plenty forever.
I'll miss London, too. That city had life. No play could capture London. Of course we were in bloody Brighton.
Oh, William, I think you need a nice cup of tea.
Yes, that is probably it. You go and get changed. I'll be waiting here.
All right, bye, William.
Goodbye.
So, Will, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I mean, what if it doesn't even work?
Well, then you're buggered. But if it does work, then you're buggered too.
And there's a chance I die and she dies anyways, and that's both of us gone.
So what should I do?
Okay. Keep the gun. I'll tell you what to do. Bring the girls down in a few minutes. I have to talk to Floyd first.
Absolutely. And no matter what happens, in a way, you freed me.
Now, I do believe Floyd is supposed to be here any minute now.
Jeez, mate, I just had a mind-boggling night with Viv. Those posh girls really are up for anything.
I'll miss you.
Yeah, I'll miss you too.
You've always been good to me.
Yeah.
Taught me how to fight when I need to.
We're friends. That's what friends are for. It's really no problem.
No matter what happens, remember, I'm still your friend.
Yeah, all right. But why all the sudden fuss?
We're just about to head down to the beach.
Yes, would either of you care to join us? Herman is being a spoil sport and he won't go out.
No one go out.
Why ever not?
The Germans are going to fly down the street and shoot you.
Well, whatever are you on about?
Careful, boy.
Yes, William, what are you talking about? How could you know all this?
Because it's happened before. All of this has.
No, it hasn't, William. Are you feeling ill?
You asked for it.
Looking for this?
Hugh, what are you doing with that thing?
Standing up for myself.
William, what is happening?
Look at them all watching.
Look at who?
Don't shoot.
Don't you see?
See what?
Quick, Vivian, let's head to the nearest air shelter.
Hubert, do it now.
Hugh, don't be stupid.
I don't know.
Just do it, you bastard.
Will! Oh my God! He's dead. And I see them. Then all of it wasn't, it's true. Oh God, please, make me forget. Make it go away. Please, please, please.